What's up, guys? Today we're discussing our first 2:15 matchup. Marquette at 25-9 going against Western Kentucky at 22-11 in Indianapolis. This one is going to be on Friday at 2 o'clock. Let's talk Marquette first because they're the team that's more interesting here. Let's be honest. They're led, of course, by Tyler Kolek and Cam Jones. Cam Jones averaging almost 17 on the year. Kolek, one of the best players in the country, one of the best players in the Big East, averaging 15, almost 8 assists and 5 rebounds. But the question is he healthy? He obviously missed the Big East tournament due to an oblique injury, but he is expected back for the NCAA tournament, but he might not play the first game. And if he doesn't play this game, that's a little scary if I'm a Marquette guy. They really rely on Kolek. They're an aggressive team offensively. They score a lot inside, but that's a lot due to the playmaking of Kolek. Obviously, they've got some great wins on the season. They beat Kansas earlier this year. They beat Creighton, and they beat, are we really calling it a good win? If they beat Villanova, that is classified as one of their best wins. But they never could really get over the hump against UConn. They lost 3 times against UConn, twice during the regular season, once during the Big East tournament. They lost to Purdue earlier this year, and they lost to Creighton as well. So they seem to struggle with good teams most of the time. But obviously, Western Kentucky is going to be not comparable to UConn or Creighton or teams on that nature. So let's talk Western Kentucky. They 22-11. They won their tournament. They won the Conference USA. That's the only reason they're obviously in here. They don't really have any great teams they played on their resume, so we're not even going to talk their resume. We're just going to talk about how they play. They're led by Don McHenry. He's averaging 15 points per game. Brandon Newman is second on the team in scoring at 10.5 points per game. They run a fast tempo offense. They love speed. They're going to put up a ton of points. They put up 81 points per game. That's more than Marquette. And they led the Conference USA in effective field goal percentage. But the problem with Western Kentucky is due to the pace they play. They sometimes they sometimes give up a lot of turnovers. They let the opponent steal the ball a lot, and that plays into Marquette's play style. Marquette, one of the highest steal rates in the country, one of the better defensive teams in the country. That's going to be a struggle for Western Kentucky. So with this high-paced offense, yeah, they're susceptible to steals and turnovers, but on the defensive end, they force some of the most steals in the tournament or in the entire tournament in the entire country. So this game's going to come down to who wins the turnover battle. Obviously, even if Western Kentucky wins the turnover battle, it's going to be a long uphill climb for them to win this game, but they have to win the turnover battle to give them even a chance to win this game. I do think Marquette will come out on top, even if Kolek doesn't play. Marquette needs a big run in the tournament. They just cannot go deep in the tournament ever. And if they don't win this game, obviously Shaka Smart's got questions. Obviously Tyler Kolek, already one of the more hated players in the country. He will get loads of hate. I don't think they need to worry about that, though. I think they have a good enough steady offense. I think Western Kentucky plays a little too fast. Even though fast teams like that are a little scary, I still think Marquette forces a lot of turnovers, and they win this game pretty comfortably. Who do you think wins? Do you think Marquette covers the spread? Let me know in the comments below.